A lovely country lane in Lincoln, not far from Drumlin Farm, and that mysterious roadside curiosity, Ponehenge. But we're here for a mystery of a different color, the white one at the far end of the field, the stately home of the Brown family.
We love the house. It's perfect for us.
Because it's so tall and it has such big windows. And so every day, just look out on this beautiful setting, and it's just such a beautiful place to live.
But viewers of a certain age might be forgiven if they're feeling a tingling of familiarity, a sense that maybe, just maybe, they've been here before.
You see, this home wasn't always here. For that matter, it wasn't always a home.
That's right. Tonight we're looking at real estate reincarnations, buildings that have found a second life with a new identity. And we're asking for you to pitch in, to tell us where we are or what these places were.
So fire up those Facebook machines and get ready to launch some Instagrams. It's time to solve these mystery makeovers.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
Boston Common has been the setting for many a momentous occasion, with appearances by a gallery of world historic figures. But as far as we know, none of them brought sandwiches with them. An oversight corrected in 2012 when John Montagu, the 11th Earl of Sandwich, graced the Common with the opening of his sandwich shop. It all started when Robert Earl, founder of Planet Hollywood and host of the Food Network's Be My Guest,
"Your pizza has arrived."
received an unexpected note at his office in Orlando, Florida.
I got this beautiful letterhead embossed from the House of Lords. And it was very much, "Dear Mr. Earl, I'm an Earl and you're an Earl."
It was a partnership that seemed foreordained. The two Earls teamed up with Montagu's son, Orlando, to launch a string of Earl of Sandwich restaurants in the U.S. and abroad.
And so it started. Wonderful family, fantastic heritage, total commitment to the preservation of the sandwich and the sandwich name.
Of course, John Montagu's forebearer, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, is credited with inventing the sandwich. The story goes that the Earl was so fond of the gaming tables that he was intent on finding a way to eat with one hand while gambling with the other. 2 pieces of bread and a hunk of roast beef later, the sandwich was born.
No tomato, add red onion.
Today, 250 years of sandwich-making savvy can be found in the middle of Boston Common. It would seem only natural that English nobility would be attracted to this odd, 8-sided building. Its nickname was the Pink Palace, and it had always featured thrones.
No surprise that the Earl of Sandwich chose this spot for its Boston location. After all, for folks on the Common, it's always been the place to go.
If you can hold it a little longer, we'll leave you to ponder the origins of this little octagon. For now, let's head back out to the countryside and that luminous vision rising in the fields.
Originally, when the house was built as a residence, this room was called the parlor, and only the most distinguished guests would be invited into the parlor. Now we call it the music room because we have a piano, and we have a harpsichord, and we have some violins here. So toward you.
This room looked a little different when Chronicle visited in 2008. At that time, the Browns and their contractors were mid-move, reassembling the house piece by piece on their farm in Lincoln.
When the building was taken apart, every piece of the house was numbered.
Then again, this room looked even more different when Chronicle profiled its former incarnation back in the 1980s, before the Browns bought it and moved in. We'll leave you to digest those morsels about the home's previous life. Suffice to say, this massive jigsaw puzzle took over 5 years to reassemble, every piece finding its proper place.
And I think we got them all back in the right order. We didn't have any left over at the end, let's put it that way.
Elegant White House, beautiful columns. I'm wondering if our viewers have any idea what that once was.
How about that 8-sided oddity right in the middle of Boston Common? Well, we want to know your guesses. So log on to Facebook, Instagram, and let us know where you think we are.
All right, up.